السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. شو الأخبار؟ وياكم أخوكم عبد الرحمن في بارت جديد من لعبة هيتمان 3. آخر مرة خلصنا مهمة دبي، والحين بنروح إنجلند دارتمور. نقول بسم الله. Death in the family.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
شكلها مهمة صعبة. دائما المهمة اللي بيكون فيها إليمينيت واحد، شخصية واحدة، تكون صعبة. خلينا نبدأ المهمة. أليكس كارلايل. Find the case file.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her three adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
والله شكلها مهمة صعبة. Death in the family. Eliminate Alexa Carlyle. Find the case file. اوكي. case file مو مهم وايد. مثل ما هو اوف. من هني تبين والله.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
كيف اذبحها الحين هذا؟ اكيد ترسباسنج يعني. اذبحها هني.
Good job.
خاف لو ذبحته
Who is
بالمسد.
throwing stuff around here? Come on. I'm awesome.
اوكي خلصنا عليه. دروب. سناب نيك.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Of course.
Yes, please.
Please follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside.
Just keep calm.
نسيت افر السلاح. نسيت افر السلاح.
I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive.
اوقف.
But then the
ايوه.
awful business with her brother Zachary.
الحمد لله.
And all this security.
ولا كنا بناكل
I've
تبن.
never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Well, I thought you'd be
This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside. Oh, I could just cry.
This is just standard procedure. Just a formality.
I know. I guess I thought he was gonna read into them.
Just
All
formality.
right. Proceed.
Nice. Meet Alexa Carlyle.
Greetings, sir.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Provenance Partners, and last one to be alive.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good.
Crime scene.
Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I
start the
prefer
mission.
to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Let's go. ذكرني في ألفريد اللي هو الخدام مال باتمان. يعني هو هذا الميت اللي مسوي له عزة هني هذا.
The current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
To your right. اوكي. يعني هو حصلوه ميت في الغرفة ومسكر الباب من داخل وحصلوا رسالة انتحار، يعني انه هو كاتب رسالة انه هو
A
بينتحر.
locked room murder mystery 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him.
Poison.
Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
سوي سكان حق البويزن يعني ولا؟ اوكي. هذا كان يحب ال اها في شيء هنا. هاي مراية. اوكي. في عندك كل ما اشوف مكتبة كبيرة اتذكر المكان السري اللي يكون ورا المكتبة لما تسحب كتاب كذي ولا انا بروحي ولا انتوا وياي يا شباب؟ بلاني كني اتكلم مثل الابلوات. زين. بويزن. اوكي. ويسكي سكاند. اوكي في كمبيوتر هني. ايه.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Suicidal?
Zachary's suicide note.
Suicide note. Find. I'm haunted by horrible past choices and there's all-consuming consequences. Alexa was the raft keeping me afloat. Without her, I cannot go on. Goodbye.
Also,
Okay.
a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
اوكي. الخط المكتوب عليها نقدر نقارنه في خط ثاني عشان نعرف اذا هو كاتبنها ولا واحد ثاني. ما في شيء بعد. انا متأكد ان في شيء بس ما انتبهنا عليه. هم ليش لين الحين مخلين الجثة مكانها؟ ايوه شوفوا شو قلت لكم. سبحان الله.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
هذا مريض يراقب الناس. أيوة.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
نايس. خلصنا التحقيق، نروح عند الباتلر. ما اعتقد انه ذبح عمره.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
How tall are you? You could be a model, you know.
Right.
Talk later, okay?
Patrick Carlyle. Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexia used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Mr. Fernsby اللي هو الباتلر.
Talking to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one?
Sir.
Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Tokens for Rebecca and Mr. Frisbee. According to the bodyguards, Rebecca, Carlyle, and Mr. Frisbee have been given a token for the Milton shoe. Token grant access to the boss box for whoever holds it. في شراكة بينهم يعني بين مستر فريسبي وربيكا. خل نروح ندور على الثانيين نسألهم. ما أعتقد إن هذا الولد الطفل هذا اللي سألته توه لما سواها.
That American lawyer in the small office, did you check his travel documents?
Everything's in order.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
ندخل من غرفة ربيكا من الشباك. ايوه نفس ما توقعت. في حد هني؟ اوكي. اتوقع ريبيكا سوتها.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
ما عندها بويزن شيء. ايوه. notebook. Close the bedroom, special places located the middle floor. اوكي ما اعتقد ان ريبيكا سوتها. كم واحدهم؟ ريبيكا جريجوري ادوارد. اوكي ريبيكا غلط. هذاك لازم نسوي سكان عنده عشان نعرف اذا هو كان موجود ولا لا. كل واحد منهم يشهد له. والله بيت كبير يا اخي. اوف مستر كارلايل.
Yeah, keep it real.
غرفة الميت هني. وين غرف باقي الناس؟ انا وين كنت وين رحت؟ هذه غرفة ريبيكا. ايوه نروح فوق.
So you're gonna have to stand back? Is there I see you one more time, so help me.
اوكي ممنوع اروح فوق هني. تعرف اقدر اذبحها بسلاح واروح فوق اخلص عليهم كلهم بسلحة. منو هذا اللي يمشي هني؟
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
Why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here.
نزلت تحت عند هايلة.
Show up like nothing.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting... The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very thorough, huh?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
انا اتوقع ان هي شو اسم اللي لازم نذبحنها أليكسا كارلايز. اتوقع هي اللي ذبحتها يمكن.
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about
8 o'clock.
Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
الحين هي سوت الحين أليكسا كارلايز زي يعني هي سوت زيفت او يعني موت مزيف وقالت حق وقالوا حق زكريا ان هي ماتت وهي ما ماتت اصلا وبعدين هو ذبح نفسه. قمت شويه اتلخبط.
Hi there.
خوفتني وين طلعت هاي؟ من ربك؟
I bet Mother spent the last week at her Cyprus estate. Am I right?
I'm not at liberty to say, ma'am.
Oh, come on. I need to know what's going on. This affects me too, you know.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is there anything else you want to...
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
اوكي ما اوكي قالت البتلر مستر فرنسبي شافته يطلع من غرفة زكري مساء اليوم. اوكي باقي ايما questioned الباي اتوقع الباي يعني العذر. ادوارد بعده مستر فرنسبي. اوكي باقي ادوارد. وين ادوارد؟ بعدين بعد ما نخلص من ادوارد بنشوف موضوع مستر فرينزبي الباتلر. هذا ادوارد. ايوه متعني يا ادوارد. ممكن تخلص لو سمحت.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'd never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yes, hi Cassie, it's me again, Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can really. I can't feel my legs, and my eyes are not working properly. This flicker thing again. You can't tell anyone, but the thing is, I've been asked to perform the eulogy at the funeral event tomorrow. I know it all sounds so unbelievable. But even though Mother is still alive, we still have to go through with the funeral. I have to write the eulogy. I don't think I can. She will definitely want to read it, and no matter what... I just know she'll be disappointed in me. Again. My legs are really weird. I need you, Cassie. I'm sorry, I know. I'll hang up. Not supposed to do this. Christ, sorry.
هذا روحه تعبان. في حالة نفسية خايف ولا ما أعرف سالفته.
Asked to come here. Madame Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? I feel weak in my knees from all the tension here.
Yeah, we'll all need a vacation when this is over.
Okay. Gregory. Rebecca. Alibi confirmed. Alibi confirmed. Buggy Emma. Patrick. Mr. Friensby.
Gentleman, he gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. It's your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe.
منو باتريك؟
Just
ها؟
like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Okay. تأكدنا ان باتريك ما له دخل.
How are things coming
لأنه
along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
Fake funeral tomorrow. Zachary found dead upstairs today. Death is everywhere. I never thought of it that way. Oh, God. It's such a big responsibility having a...
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
ما نقدر ندخل. اعتقد بنحصل دليل اذا دخلنا غرفة مستر فرينسبي. نحاول ندور على اللوك بيك. شو هذا؟ لا هذا سلاح. اعتقد حصلت ان اللوك بيك في مكان معين هنا. اوه ستاف روم. ايوه حمام. سوب لا. اوفر فلو سينك. معقولة ما في لوك بيك في الحمام؟ ليد بايب. لا 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 لا. ايوه سكرو درايفر. فيوز سيل. كار باتري لا. حق شو نحتاج الكار باتري؟ كوين كوين. خلنا نشوف اذا نقدر نفتح ال ما تشيكنا المنطقة اللي برا. ما اعتقد انه برا في شيء. يمكن في شيء هناك.
Madam Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's the birds. They're making a racket, droppings everywhere. The Undertaker wants them gone before he'll see Madam Carlyle.
Yeah, hey.
واير بلاك. انا شو هذا؟
Madam Carlyle is still going ahead with her staged funeral tomorrow, and she wants to inspect the arrangements. How about it, 47? You feel up to giving her the grand tour of her final resting...
القبر بعد حافرين القبر.
What's that?
آه.
I hope I die.
Madam Carlyle is dead, so there is no funeral. Not if you ask me.
Well, I still think it's going to be a beautiful service.
Well, I'm siding with the Undertaker on this one. It's wrong.
I'll never get rid of those stupid birds.
في علاء get rid of the birds nesting in the graveyard. خلينا ندور على حصى او بريك او اي شيء. عطني بريك يا اخي.
They're impossible to hit, devious bastards. I don't think they want to leave. They're always gathering in that tree, sir.
I didn't care what they want. I have enough on my mind as it is. Scare them. That sounded weird. Can you go see?
Absolutely.
ما في بريك ما في كيف اخلص عليه.
Sure, ma'am.
missing poison. اوه كروبار. اعتقد نقدر نفتح الباب مال غرفة مستر فريسبي هناك. ايوه نروح نفتح الباب.
Hi there.
هلا. وين كانت الغرفة؟ هني يسار. ايوه هني على اليسار. اخاف يكشفني يا اخي. Mr. Frisbee office clue found. بسرعة قبل ما يرجع الريال. حصلنا a key which unlocks every door in the temple. Oh, nice. بس هم قالوا في 3. أيوه.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47?
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate.
But what is safe with Ethel?
She never misses a step. Gossiping and work both.
Headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller, comforter or not. Should I ask her to marry me? What should I do?
نقدر نفتح كل البيبان اللي في المانر. بيك اب فيذر لا. خلنا نشوف الانتل. A list of Britain photo shoot schedule. ايوه
Hello, sir.
هذا مستر فريسبي. خلنا نروح فوق. ما اعتقد اني اقدر اروح ورا. كان يغازلها الكلب. بخلي عمري ما
That door
شفت.
leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
باربر ريزر اوفر فلو. اقدر اروح الغرفة من هني.
No way. Damn, you throw like, well, me. Gotta work on that aim, my friend.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery.
And
listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
ايوه والله مكان جميل. الواحد يشم هوش. طفرنا من القضية هاي نبغى نخلصها.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Greenhouse. Where is the greenhouse? Letter opener. اعتقد حصلنا كل شيء نبغاه هني. الكلب صورتهم عشان اراوي مس اليكسا.
Bank solicitors are mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having a family of
newspaper. أيوة.
I received the vault token for the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that I should give it to Rebecca in case of your death?
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
You're not fearful she
شكلها تعرف إن هي بتموت، بس لازم لازم ندور على الجرين هاوس. وين الجرين هاوس؟
Mary is so upset. She's never seen a dead body before. Alexa, back from the dead. And this
كلاسيك كوين. ايوه هذا الجرين هاوس. ايوه بوتكي. شو هالبوت؟ poisonous flower.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer.
Yes.
Detective 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
لا خلاص.
I understand why you're so upset. It's such a shock to all.
أخيرا اكتشفنا أن إن إيما هي اللي ذبحت مستر برسبي، ذبحت مستر زكري. وبنحط السم حق شو اسمه لو قدرنا بنحط لها السم حق مستر أليكسا، مستر او مسس. هذه اللي ذبحته.
Please stay back.
I haven't had the pleasure.
وين مستر هذا؟ ايوه أعطي
I'm
العمر.
ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Let's go.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Looking good today, sir.
Thank you. كلها مجاملات. يعيشونك الوهم. يلا ركبنا فوق. ايوه حسب نكتشف الغرفة. بعدين بنلبس لبس الستاف ولا اخاف تقول لي روح خلاص.
Looking good, looking good.
كله مجاملات يبغى فلوس الكلب. امشي يا اخي بسرعة الله يخليك.
Hey, how you doing?
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion.
Yes.
Please, go ahead.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost, marry your heir Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
Case file, money.
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the Constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't... Where are you going? Please, sit down.
اوكي بعدنا ما خلصنا.
Where were we? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then.
تعطيني الفايل. كيف اسممها الحين؟ طلع السلاح. طح.
God, I hope you get Edwards and make him hurt. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
How are you today, sir?
وين فريت سلاحي انا اول مرة؟ كيف اذبحها الحين؟ كيف اذبحها الحين؟ كلهم يراقبون بعض. لو فتحت الباب هذا بيدخوني.
Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room, and the
Cool.
office safe is hidden behind a portrait with a secret mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's impressive, all right.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
No need to panic.
شافني؟ يا رب، كيف شافني؟ كيف شافني الكلب؟ شكلي بخلص عليها بالسلاح هذا.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Where'd he go? See him? We lost him. Suspect spotted on the balcony. Don't let him get away. Yep, go ahead. Press him. Need to reload. Watch out! Incoming!
والله اصنع الغش حبيبي.
Madame Carlyle certainly doesn't think so. Why else would she have asked that detective to come here?
A murder.
Not
كيف اطلع من هالبيت المشؤوم؟ بويزن بلا كلام فاضي، طلقة في الراس تحلق جميع المشاكل. اوف والله مهمة صراحة ممتازة. see you guys. استمتعت في حل القضية. خلي باكر يدفنون مدام كارلايل ويا زاكري وايما اللي بتمسك العائلة بعدهم، لأن زاكري ومدام كارلايل هم اللي ذبحوا أبو إيما منطق قمري ما أدري شو اسمه.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Master of the household. ستريت شوت اعطيته 16000 نايس. لاك بيك تول نايس. You owe him nothing.
47. Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
موضوع ديانا أوليفيا.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Shit. اوف مات ليش؟ منو زخه؟
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away.
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running.
ضبع حمراء.
You think you've won?
Shit.
47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
كونتراكت اون ديانا مستحيل. منو مسوي الكونتراكت؟
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight.
كان بيساعده بس كانوا وايدينهم.
We're all that's left now.
عشان كذا ذبح حمراء. جراي. نايس ستوري سو فار صراحة. المهم لا تنسوا اللايك سبسكرايب. كان ياكم اخوكم عبد الرحمن في لعبة هيتمان 3. اشوفكم ان شاء الله في الحلقة اللي بعدها. حياكم الله.